Welcome back to the channel. This is S.O.G, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing my very first Ruger. Now, when Ruger first released this RXM, it came out as a 4-inch barrel, 15-round capacity gun, but they've expanded their lineup, and now we have this Glock 45 style Ruger RXM. So we have a compact slide with a full-size frame. Let's go ahead and see what comes with it. Enclosed in that hard case for $430, you're going to have an instruction manual, a locking cable, some tools, 2 total magazines that are 17 rounders, and obviously the gun itself. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, when I picked this up, it wasn't intentional. I went in to buy something completely different and came out with the RXM. When Ruger initially released this, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't super thrilled, only because it's a Glock clone and I have already had a few Glocks. And the price point at $400, I figured, man, ain't no way this thing could be good at $400 being a Glock clone. But boy, was I wrong. And this thing has been well proven throughout its time that it's been out, and so many people love it. It's been extremely reliable to everybody, and I haven't really heard any negatives on this, to be honest with you guys. So aside from the price point, the features, and all that good stuff, the reliability and the track record made me really want to get my hands on it. And my first impressions, I've never actually touched one, like picked one up. I've always seen it through the glass, you know, whatever, through the window. And it always looked so cheap to me. And I kind of always convinced myself that, man, this is a cheap looking gun. But when I actually picked it up and felt it in hand, it felt really good. And I'm not gonna lie, I still think that the frame looks a little cheap, but it feels really good. The stippling is really nice. And I have not shot it yet, but we will be heading to the range here shortly, and I'll bring you guys with me so you guys can take a look at my first shots with this. But overall, let's take a look into some of the features and dimensions on this Ruger RXM. Now, this gun is clear, as you guys can see, and again, this is a 4-inch barrel with a full frame grip, so you get a 17-round mag with this. But another thing I did notice about this Ruger RXM is the lack of quality control in the magazines. I mean, just take a look between this Glock mag and this Ruger RXM mag. That quality is extremely different, but luckily you can fit the Glock mags into the Ruger RXM perfectly fine, and it'll work flawlessly. Going into some more specific dimensions on this, the overall length is 7.15 inches, overall height is 5.6 inches, it only weighs 23.4 ounces, and the overall width is 1.26 inches. Here we have the Ruger RXM side by side to the Glock 45 Gen 6. Now, as you guys can see, they are very similar in terms of size. Here it is next to the Walther PDP Pro E and to the Echelon 4.0C. Looking at some of the features, you have front and rear slide serrations. The serrations are fairly deep, so it's easy to rack the slide. And then you have blacked out rear sight with a tritium front sight, metal and night sights. You also have optic cut system here, which is fairly advanced, so you can mount a ton of different optics on there without needing any adapter plates, and that is an awesome feature to have. Going down to the frame, you have a 1-slot Picatinny rail for any weapon-mounted lights. You have a thumb ledge with some stippling, which works really, really nice. All your manual controls are extended, at least compared to the Glock models. So your takedown levers, your mag release, and then your slide lock are all really easy to access. If you're left-handed, you will have to switch over the mag release, but you don't have a slide stop on your side. And other than that, it's got awesome stippling just all the way around the firearm, as you guys can see there. And then you also have a little bit of a beaver tail, which makes it nice to get a high grip. No texturing or stippling anywhere in the trigger guard, but you do get a little bit of an overcut just right here, which makes it nice again to get that high grip on the handgun, and then a slight flare on the magwell right there, which makes it easy to reload. And then you have the trigger. Obviously, it looks like a Glock trigger, but honestly, I think it feels a little smoother. It's got a good take up, a good break, and a decent size reset. So again, pretty good trigger. But the best thing about this trigger is the system itself. You can actually remove the trigger system and put it in a different frame. And again, modularity is everything nowadays, and Ruger RXM kills it in all of these features. But before we get into range footage, let's talk about this giveaway. Today I'm giving away a Shell Shock Protection Eyes and Ears bundle and a Condition 1 2-pistol kinetic bag. And the way we're going to do this is going to be completely random, so it's fair to everybody. Everybody who met the requirements have been entered. You guys will see it live. So here we go. Let's see who's taking this giveaway home. All right, so we're on YouTube random comment picker. I'm putting in the link, going to keyword, putting in the S.O.G hashtag, And then y'all see include replies, no duplicates. Some of y'all be trying to cheat. 30 comments. Let's see who wins. Man, ain't no way I won. All right, let's redo it. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna put the link back in there. It's crazy. Put the link back in, back to keyword, hashtag S.O.G. It doesn't matter if I'm putting it capitalized or not. It's just a word. Include replies, no duplicates. Y'all gonna see again, 30 comments again. And the winner is C. Vincent P. Let's go. And he said, my bad, got excited and moved on before leaving it. Oh man, you know what? This is hilarious because look at this. This was his original comment. And great advice, bro. But man, he forgot to put S.O.G. or the hashtag S.O.G. on there. So I had to remind him to put it back on there. That's hilarious. Now imagine if I wouldn't have reminded you, man. Congratulations though. Shoot me an email. I'll get that out to you ASAP, bro. Congrats again. And let's continue with the video. Now it's time to take it to the range and see what it can do. And we're back from the range. Let me say the Ruger RXM is a must-have. This is one that you got to have in your collection, especially at the price point. It shoots extremely flat. It's very accurate. It just resonates with my hand very well. And honestly, I could probably say the trigger feel is better than a Glock. I'm not even going to say probably. It is. It feels better than the Glock. I don't know, it's just a smoother pull, a better, more tactical and positive reset, and the trigger gets back on target extremely quick. It really just did an awesome job at the range. Now, we put about 200 rounds through this with zero malfunctions, zero issues. Now, every time that I test a new gun out, I never lube it or clean it or anything like that. Exactly how it comes out of the box is how we run it. And I typically do that up until the first 1,000 rounds, where I do like an updated 1,000 round review on the gun, and then I do the first cleaning. So I know a lot of people are very adamant about lubing and cleaning it before going out for the first few shots and whatnot, but I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's something you do. I personally don't, and I've never had any issues. But it's a good way to see what the gun is truly made out of, in my personal opinion. So this thing so far, first 200 shots down the range, felt really good. Recommended 100%. Really enjoyed everything about it. Like I said, very soft shooting, no recoil. You guys seen in the video, I was doing double taps, slow shots, very accurate, and overall I'm very pleased with this purchase. Would definitely buy this again, but only time will tell. I'll continue to have updated videos with this, especially after 1,000 rounds and whatnot, and see if that still holds true. So if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But if you already have, I appreciate you guys so much. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.